The unseen battles you fight. You get up, you face the day, and the war begins. Not out there, inside, stress, judgment, doubt, chaos. It hits in small waves. That tone in the meeting. That news alert. That comment that lingered too long. And every time, it chips. Unless you have armor. The Stoics called it the inner citadel. A fortress of the mind, not built in comfort, but in discipline. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." So what are your thoughts dyed with? Fear, reaction, approval, or something stronger? Discipline, acceptance, sovereignty. You don't get that by accident. You train it. And in part 2, we start the training by understanding what emotional resilience really is and what it's not. What emotional resilience really means. Resilience is not suppression. It's not acting tough. It's not being numb. Resilience is feeling deeply without being broken. Standing still when the world moves fast. Leading your reaction instead of obeying it. It's the space between stimulus and response. The Stoics saw resilience not as stoic silence, but stoic choice. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." In practice, this means, when the insult lands, you pause. When the plan changes, you adapt. When the fear rises, you ground yourself. It's not glamorous, but it's powerful. You won't always feel strong, but the training ensures you'll always have options. In part 3, we build your actual mental armor, layer by layer. Building the armor. The 4 layers. Your mental armor is made of 4 essential layers. 1. Awareness. What am I feeling? What triggered it? Most people skip this and stay stuck in confusion. 2. Separation. I am feeling this, but I am not this. A storm can pass through you without defining you. 3. Reframing. What else could this mean? How can I use this pain as fuel? Pain becomes purpose with new perspective. 4. Return to center. This is your final defense, a breath, a mantra, a pause. I'm okay. This is not who I am. I choose calm. This isn't fantasy. This is psychology, and repetition builds protection. In part 4, we turn these layers into a daily routine you can practice. Daily Stoic Resilience Routine. Practice makes protection. Here's your training. Morning. Visualization. 5 mins. Close your eyes. Imagine a trigger moment. See yourself calm, clear, unshaken. Midday. Pause practice. 2 mins. Mid-task. Stop. Breathe. Return to your body. Mantra. Nothing outside me defines me. Evening. Resilience. Reflection. 3 mins. Ask, where did I bend but not break today? What made me pause instead of react? This isn't a motivational hobby. It's mental armor building. And the more you train, the less the world can wound you. In part 5, we test the armor with the Emotional Resilience Challenge. For 3 days, here's your mission. 1. Every time you feel a surge, anger, stress, anxiety, pause. Identify the emotion. Say, this is an echo, not a command. 2. Choose a response rooted in strength. Speak slower. Breathe deeper. Walk away if needed. 3. Write. I stayed strong under pressure. This builds the armor, not with walls, but with wisdom. Call to action. Drop the word armored in the comments. Subscribe if you're done being reactive and ready to become resilient. You become the fortress. There comes a point when people say the same things. Life throws the same chaos. But you don't break. You don't need to yell. You don't need to run. You don't even need to explain. You're calm, not because life got easier, but because you got stronger. You built it, layer by layer, pause by pause, breath by breath. This is the Stoic promise that no matter what happens, you stay you, not cold, but composed, not emotionless, but emotionally trained. You don't dodge life. You carry it with presence, with honor, with armor. You're not reactive anymore. You're resilient, and that changes everything.